Hello and welcome to another video with Gamers Class, guys. This is Shizzy Dota here, and today we're gonna be doing a replay walkthrough. Now, the reason why I want to do a replay walkthrough about this particular game is because this game was more or less a 1v9, and what makes it interesting is that I actually got dumpstered in the laning stage. Okay, but I had a clear view about the game. I also did stream this on Twitch. um I'm not sure if you follow me on Twitch, but you can actually watch it on my channel as well. I was talking about the game throughout, like my mindset throughout the game, and since I can record this, it's way easier to actually talk about my thoughts in this game. So obviously this version is gonna be way better. On top of it, I just felt like in this game my team wasn't doing much, and I had a clear view about the game. And let's talk about it more as the game goes on. So basically, in this particular replay, I'm going to be talking about what I did and what I didn't do, and what was going through my mind to entirely 1v9 the game. Now this kind of replay walkthrough is going to help you regardless of the bracket that you're playing in, because it is going to help you have the mindset of a good mid laner. It's also going to tell you what you should do and what you shouldn't do, so make sure you watch it till the very end, otherwise there's no point. So starting off, I'm gonna buy simple items, nothing too crazy. Everyone knows about these items as the as the mid laner. 2 circlets, 1 mantle, 1 iron branch, 1 fairy fire. Pretty basic. Now going into this game, I had a clear mindset of the fact that they have 2 carries. They have a safe lane PA and they have a safe lane troll. Okay, so even though the troll is mid, their gameplay is like mostly physical damage. They don't have a lot of catch, they don't have a lot of nukes. All they do is right click, right? So I had a clear understanding of this just going into the game, that okay, I have to itemize and I have to play around the fact that they have 2 hard hitting cores even before the game started. So I'm gonna get 2 bounties from my team. Gonna call out a self. So far, nothing too crazy, just some basic gameplay here. Troll also gets the first blood, so that gives him a bigger advantage for sure in this lane. So he's already starting off with more gold than I have, and he only misses 1 creep in return. So he's playing quite aggressive on me, and he can actually, because he has more items than I do, since he has more gold. And for me, it's in this situation, I feel like I should have played passively, because I know he's stronger. He has more items, the raid band and the magic stick. I don't even have anything. I still have the same items I started off with. So if we ever get into a trade, he's gonna win the trade. And I should have respected this, but I didn't. And I'm actually paying for that mistake. I had to use my fairy fire, a salve, and he still has a salve coming in, and he still has that fairy fire on him. So he's obviously having a better lane than I am. So it is very important that I understand that he got a first blood, and I gotta be a bit passive. I gotta wait for my timings and wait for my items. So he actually gets that salve, and he's back to having a better lane than I am. He has more regen than I do. Now this is where I mess up. Okay, so he has a fairy fire, a magic stick, miss, and more attack speed. So I should have never ever gone for this trade. I was just getting really frustrated in this lane, and I gave in. I got mentally tilted and I gave in, and I paid for my mistake. Now he's like 5.5 level, and I am not even 5. Like, I'm really close to 5, but he's way far ahead in terms of levels, and I paid for my mistake. He gets more gold, experience. He's gonna free farm the creeps here. He's gonna have a great lane, and I don't think he should in a Storm versus Troll matchup. I think it's a 50-50 matchup, but I messed up, and I will pay for it. But even if you mess up really bad in the laning stage, it does not mean you've lost the game. That's something also I wanna talk about in this this game, and that's what I want to show you guys at the same time as well. Even if you messed up the laning stage, it's completely alright. I believe I'm gonna die again. I repeated the same mistake, trying to take a trade with him, and I'm gonna pay for it again. And at this point, I'm really frustrated. My team, at this point, guys, my team is pinging me, pinging my items, pinging my deaths, especially the Juggernaut, and I was just mentally really frustrated with the game. But I did tell myself that I will come back into this game, and no matter what, I really want to win this game because I already had a vision about this game. I already knew that they have two safe lane type of heroes in this game, which is Troll and PA, and they don't do anything to Storm unless they buy Abyssal, and Abyssal is a long way ahead in this game. So even after these two deaths, I told myself I'm going to stay positive. I muted the Juggernaut, and I don't remember, yeah, I muted the Mirana as well. Both of these guys were non-stop pinging me, even though the Mirana could have helped mid, but the Mirana didn't. The Mirana also did not help with the runes or anything. But he had the audacity to ping me, so I just muted him. For some reason, the Jug was also pinging me, so I straight up muted him, and I focused on the game. If you're mentally tilted in a game, I want to make this clear. Arguing with someone will not help. You have to remove these angry or negative thoughts by yourself. If you think you will get your anger out on someone and the anger will go away, no, it won't. Why? Because he will argue back, or he will not talk back, and then you will feel even worse. Regardless, there's no point tilting and arguing with your teammates. It's better to mute them and just tell yourself, hey, it's fine, man. 0-2, it's okay. Sumel died 3 times in TI. You won TI. Even then. Thompson got stomped so many times in mid, but he's a 2-time winner, dude. You know? 2-time TI winner. So it's alright. Like, it's okay. You don't have to make this game about your ego. You just have to focus on the game and do what's right. And ignore all the irrelevant negative comments coming out from your team. So I'm back to farming. I bought some clarities because I know that I want to go jungle now. There's no way I lane this guy. Even though I'm 6, it's still really hard to lane him. I'm gonna get this ward from him. Get the arcane rune. Now, another thing I want to talk about is that I clearly understand that I cannot lane him anymore. Because if you look at the net worth difference, he has 3,300 and I have 2,500. I already know this lane is done. And in my head right now, what's going on is that I have to either farm really fast in the jungle, or I have to make kills happen on the map. I have these two things in my head, that I have to get comeback kills, and this arcane rune is exactly what's going to help me get those comeback kills.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Okay, so I get 1 kill on the winter. Moving top, I see that the Slardar has backed off on the map, and I can't really kill him, but at the same time, I can farm this stack, and I can farm faster. Now, I want to push out top entirely, so this tower doesn't fall off. And as soon as I push it out, I'm going to be on my way. At this point, I'm like, okay, if the Slardar showing bottom, look at this, guys. This is very important. This is very, very important, okay? What I do here. Okay, so I look at the map right now. Normally, I was walking mid, but I look at the map, and I see that the Slardar has TP'd bottom. Okay, there's a fight going on bottom. And if you see on the map right now, you will see a yellow, I don't know what to say, the yellow icon? Yellow hero icon? Yeah, yellow hero icon, which is a Slardar. And at that point, I'm like, okay, I can play even more aggressive here now. I can farm. And this is something that the Slardar messed up, just going bottom for no reason, whereas he should be top and pressuring the tower. So this is very important. I entirely pushed out the wave, so there is no way somebody comes in and gets our tier 1. And now I will go back to mid. It's these small things that change the course of the game. As you see, the PA is top now. If you look at the map. At this point, I'm also telling my team there is no way we fight the troll. Okay, I've muted my team, but I'm still giving out positive reinforcement and I'm giving out positive information. If they want to take this information, they can. If they want to respond in hatred, they can. I have them muted, I don't care. I will still speak my mind and I will still speak it in a confident way. At this point, I was telling my team, there is no way we take a fight against the Hood Troll. There is absolutely no way. Why? Because he just doesn't die. Like, I do magical damage, Miranda does magical damage, CM does magical damage, Mars potentially does only magical damage apart from the God's Rebuke. So, we can't really kill this troll. So, why fight him? He wants to fight, he knows he's strong. We should avoid him, and he's wasting time. He is wasting time by doing what he's doing. Meanwhile, I can free farm, and I can come back, and if you see I'm actually coming back, the net worth is going up. I'm getting better and better. So, it's important to give information to your team. If they want to listen to you, fine. If they don't, even then it's fine. It's all good. At this point, I was telling my team, we do not fight until I have my Orchid.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And I think apart from the fact that I died twice in the laning stage, my farm is really good. I'm really close to my Orchid.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
And after the Orchid is where I will start to
Radiant's
shine.
middle tower is
And I
under
know my
attack.
timings, and I'm telling my team my timings at the same time.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Now, watch this, okay, guys? Watch this. This play over here was entirely pre-planned, okay? So I want to go into player perspective. Now, I look at the PA on the map at mid. If you notice the orange icon, I can see the PA is at mid. Now, once the PA has farmed these creeps, I can already predict what he wants to do. He either goes into our jungle, or he goes to his own jungle, which is also warded, okay? Now, naturally, most safe laners like to play on the Radiant side. They like to play top. Why? Because they can farm this Ancient stack. At the same time, he also wants to help his teammate over here, right? So he thinks his top side is safe, but what he doesn't know is an Arcane Rune Storm is standing right on top of him on this hill. Even though he sees me going there.
Radiant's middle
I think he
tower
sees
is
me
under
going
attack.
there on the PA. Yeah, he does. But he was too focused. If you look at the map, he sees me going there, but he was too focused on the top lane. And he wants to help out. So map awareness is another thing that is so important. The PA clearly sees me going.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So anyways, he also pings his team that the Storm Spirit is showing up. So put a Remnant here, pop my Arcane Rune. And this is going to be a free kill for me right here. Even though it actually gets a bit hard, the Arcane Rune helps me out here. And I get out. So what happens here, guys, I want to even talk about this further. Not only do I get a kill, but I actually make a lot of space for my team. You look at this Winter, he had to rotate here, the Pudge had to rotate, the Troll has to rotate, even though he's supposed to be farming. I killed the PA, Starter is also dead. So basically 5 heroes investing their time here. And meanwhile, my Juggernaut is free farming. Okay, he's gonna push this wave, he's gonna do whatever he wants in the world, and nobody can stop him. And this is insane amounts of space without me dying. Apart from the fact that my team is getting a lot of gold, a lot of space, a lot of map control with the play that I made here, it is also frustrating the enemy team at the same time. Now, this is quite subjective because some people get tilted, some don't. Some people get frustrated, some don't. But right now in the Troll's head is like, this Storm's not good. He died twice to me solo. How is he able to make these kind of moves? How is he killing everyone? You know, that's what is going on in his head. And he's like, you know, we need to kill this guy. But he's not dying. And he's getting tilted. But again, it is subjective. Not everyone gets tilted like this. Some players do. And yeah, it's just, it's quite subjective to different players at this point. Dota is like a
Radiant's
mental
bottom
game.
tower is under
And
attack.
if you can mentally break the enemy, it's way better for you.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So I'm gonna farm. At this point, I'm telling my team I don't want to join any fights until I have Orchid. And I do have the Orchid now, and I will start to join the fights.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower.
So I got my Orchid, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to fight. And that's why, because I don't have level 12. I want to get my level 12. Level 1 zip is so bad on Storm.
Your attack. Dire's middle tower is under siege.
Okay, I get a pick off. So I want to talk about this even more. Once you have Orchid on a hero like Storm, guys, you have to make moves. You cannot AFK farm with the Orchid. You have to either kill supports, some cores with the help of another core like I did over here with the Juggernaut, but you have to make moves with the Orchid. If you're not making moves with the Orchid, then there's no point. You might as well buy a bloodstone or something. If you bought this item, you have to make moves happen.
Double kill.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So notice how I'm not making any crazy moves. I am not making any crazy moves like they are. You see, the Pudge is trying to catch people that he shouldn't. Like, they can easily get this tower, right? They don't have to do what they're doing. Notice what happens here. The Winter is trying to make a crazy move here
Dire's middle tower
when he
is under
doesn't have to. Like, why is the Winter walking here? You know, they're playing way too overly aggressive. And look at this. The Winter dies here. Troll gets arrowed. Pudge wastes his hook. Both of them get into arena. And they get messed up. Now, I would like to say that what I did over here kind of tilted them into making weird moves. But again, it is subjective. Maybe they're just bad players. Maybe they're just getting cocky. There could be tens of thousands of reasons why they make this move. But in my head, it's like I am tilting them with my defensive but aggressive gameplay at the same time. I'm getting a pick off here on the Slardar. It's not a crazy move. Like, if we don't kill the Slardar here, I'll just back off. If we do, great, you know? So I kill the Slardar here. I don't put myself at any risk. I don't make the move at mid first. I let my team do it. And once I see that the move is going good for us, I will jump and I will get some gold and experience here from this fight. And we're good to go.
Double kill.
And if you notice, at this point, I'm equal to the troll. And I told myself, after I died twice at mid, that I can come back into this game. And I actually am. I'm the highest net worth from my team, and I'm closing up to the troll.
Dominate.
And I'm already leading the game now, in terms of farm.
Over here now. Now over here.
See, I get a kill. Nothing crazy, guys. Nothing crazy. One kill. I'm back to my part. Farming. Maintaining the lead that I have. I know it's a good Storm game. They don't have a lot of catch for me. Normally, people would actually try to fight more, you know, take a fight mid, try to defend this tower. I know my timings. I know that if I get one kill and I get to farm jungle, I'm the happiest Storm in the world.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Also in this patch you can farm Ancients way faster. So that's also a buff for heroes like Storm, Lesh, Cop, you know, you can farm Ancients with your magical damage way faster.
Whoa, what I missed? Here I am.
Mega.
Double zip. Over here now.
So notice how even in this fight I'm not committing. Have a look at this, guys. My team is fighting over here. The Mars is in a bad spot. The Mirana is a bad spot. I don't care. I'm playing on my timings. I also tell the Jug over here, give me that double damage. He was actually going for the double damage himself. But I know I'm the strongest hero right now. And I should be the one with the double damage. I can get the most value out of it. So, watch this. I do not help the Mars. I do not help the Mirana. My job is not to help anyone. My job is to carry this game. Alright? And I'm not committing in any way. I'm not playing with my team. I'm doing my own thing. I see this Winter here. Okay, time to shine. Let's go. Let's kill this Winter. He's the only one who can actually catch me. So let's kill this Winter. Now, I kill this Winter. And notice, I go back entirely. I'm not committing. Gonna go back entirely. Let the Troll use this thing. Let the PA use this thing. And then I go in. Now the PA does get out, which is okay. I got 3 kills. I don't really care. I can go farm again. And it's all good. I don't even have mana to chase him anyway, so there's no point. And back to farming.
Radiant's middle tower.
I'm gonna stack for myself because it is important. I'm very close to my bloodstone. and I'm just playing for that bloodstone. Once I farm the stack, I will have my bloodstone. And it's a really good timing actually. 21 minutes in, and I have Orchid and bloodstone, considering how the laning stage went out as well. So I'm gonna farm a bit of more jungle, and I'm gonna go back to base. Also, this is something which is called like just being efficient. Okay, so I know that the enemy is not gonna go on me. They took a fight at mid and top. There's no way they make a move on me. So normally I could have TP'd base, but I want to get the value out of my TP as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna farm this entire jungle here, okay, and I'm gonna push this wave real fast. Now, this actually gives me a lot of things. One, the lane is being pushed out entirely, which means if nobody is defending this lane, this means that they're 5-manning either top or mid. One, that gives me and my team a lot of information. Two, if somebody actually defends this, we can smoke, which I want to because I have my Orchid and Bloodstone. We're gonna smoke and we're gonna take a fight 4 versus 5. So all in all, this looks like a very small play, you know, me just pushing the wave, but it is actually a very game-changing play for my team. Like I mentioned earlier on, it's these small things that will help you win games. It's not those big 5-man tornadoes or meteors or cataclysms or 5-man big zips or something. No, it's these small things that you do in Dota that will help you have an advantage and help you win games, rather than most people thinking that it's those big 1v5 game-changing plays that you have to make to win the game. No, it's these small things. So they're rushing, we understand this, and we're gonna go for rush because nobody's defending bottom, so we know they're either rushing or they're moving top. Now I wanted to steal the Aegis, but I couldn't because the Pudge is biting me, and it's fine. I mean, we get their Aegis and I'll just get out. It's already a bad fight and I'm out of there. Also, notice this, guys. I clearly understand it's a bad fight. I'm not committing over there anymore. I'm out. All right, and I'm gonna start pushing waves. I'm nothing to do over there. Farming, pushing waves so that they can't pressure mid tower, and I'm out of it. So I'm gonna buy a Shivas here, and the reason why I want to buy a Shivas in this particular scenario is because like I said in the starting of the game, that they have 2 high physical damage heroes, PA and Troll, and a starter as well. So I want to buy Shivas. Once I have Shivas, they hit really slow, and I have more armor, so it just makes me that much stronger.
Oh, what I miss?
So now that I have the Shivas, I know I'm very strong, and the only thing that I'm waiting for is my Lincolns. Once I have this Lincolns, I know I've already won the game. Why? Because after Lincolns, they actually have no catch for me. This guy has Abyssal Blade, this guy has Curse, this guy can bite me, this guy's close to his Abyssal as well, and this guy has Corrosive Haze. So once I have Lincolns, they can't really catch me, and that is the timing I'm playing for. Even though with the Shivas, I'm pretty tanky as well. I don't think I will die in 1 stun, but I'm still, at the same time, I'm a bit scared. So once I get this Lincolns, I know I've already won the game.
Where's the party?
I'm just pushing waves now because I want to play this safe. If I push out all the waves, how do they push, right? So I'm just killing the waves, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I can also use my Shivas at the same time, and I will deal a lot of damage to them.
Here now. Over here now. I'm over here. Let the fun begin. Oh, here I am.
Notice I'm not committing. I'm not committing in any way. Going in, going up, going in, going up. Never commit. Never. Eventually, they will lose the team fight because we have Healing Ward, I have Bloodstone. I can always go back to Fountain, go full HP, make big jumps, and they just rely on their 5 to 6 second BKBs. That's all they rely on. After that, they're useless.
Triple kill. Ultra.
So I got an ultra kill. I didn't do anything crazy, guys. Just didn't commit. Didn't commit. Didn't get stunned. Didn't get focused. Going in, going out, using remnants, using pull, using Shivas. Also, this is very important. I want to talk about this. So now, have a look at this, guys. The winter buys out. Now, why would the winter buy out at 35-minute mark? One, he's a psycho who's trying to throw the game. or 2, he actually wants to pick up bounties. Now, or 3, he wants to push out waves. Now, if you look at the waves are not good right now. The waves are already being pushed in, so he obviously is not trying to push the waves. The waves are good for the enemy team. What could he be doing? He wants to pick up bounties. Maybe he wants to pick up bounties so his team can have buyback. That's what I'm thinking, even though they have buybacks. But maybe he's just picking up bounties so he can get his team some gold for buyback. So I want to punish this. And I already know that that's why he bought back. And I will TP top. And I exactly know why he bought back. And I'm trying to find him. Where is he? Alright, there he is. I use Shivas so he gets slowed. Now the ideal play, I'm going to be honest here. In my head, I knew that I should buy a Dust because he has Glamour Cape. But I have slow boomer hands. So I couldn't buy Dust while I TP'd. Because I knew the Glimmer Cape will kite me. But it's fine, I slowed him with Shivas and I caught him out regardless. But the ideal play here was to buy Dust before I go and swap it with the wand and then kill him. But yeah, we get this kill and I knew exactly where to find him. So it actually gives us a huge advantage here. He dies back, I get a bloodstone charge, I get more killed, you know, more kill gold, more kill experience.
Holy shit!
Level 26 now, 500 gold, which is crazy good. So we get the mid-racks, and we're fine. We're doing great now.
Radiant's couriers.
Double kill! Holy shit!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower. Radiant's ancient tower is under attack. Victory.
And we win the game. So, conclusion of this video. Things that I did to win this game. 1, have a clear vision about the game. 2, have a positive mindset about the game. After I died twice this game, I still kept a positive mindset and I know I can carry this game and I want to win this game. So after those 2 deaths in the laning stage, which were a big blow to any mid laner's ego, getting solo killed twice, that's a yikes. But I kept a positive mindset and I kept moving forward. Third thing, lane pushing. I did a lot of lane pushing this game to ensure that even if they have Aegis and cheese, they can't really push us. And the fourth thing is never committing in any fight. If I commit, I die, we lose the game. I never ever committed in a single fight this game. I maintained a good position. I maintained a good fine line with the enemy heroes. And the fifth thing is right itemization. I bought an Orchid because I know that their heroes are really easy to kill if they're silenced. Then I went for a bloodstone, which is very standard for a storm spirit. Then I go for Shivas because they do a lot of physical damage. Then I go for Lincolns because they have a lot of catch, single target catch. And then I go for Bloodthorn for the PA because he has blur, and Bloodthorn removes like it actually applies true strike on the Bloodthorn target. So overall it's these 5 things that I did all together to win this game and to 1v9 this game. And that is pretty much it from my side, guys. Thank you for watching and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day ahead.